So I got together and gathered a small group of women and told them that we're going to be doing 2 activities. One is called Look into the Circle, which is a take on Cross the Line. This activity that we'll experience together will help us get a better understanding of each other as sisters and the lives that we all live out. The next activity that I chose is kind of like a self-led activity, and it's called Photo Shoot. This is a very high energy game that we pair up, and you can have so many pairs going at the same time. For this activity, we have 2 pairs going at the same time, and you kind of race against the clock to finish as many tasks on the task list as possible. And it's just an all-around fun game to let them think about what they do in their chapter day to day and how they can live out better lives as Sigmas. First, I want to say, thanks for coming. I know it's such short notice, but I'm really excited. We're going to do 2 activities today. One I know we've already kind of done. It's take on Step into the Circle, and I'll explain that one more when we get to it. And there's this other one called Photo Shoot, and I'm super excited to experience this with all y'all, so I think we're just going to jump right into the first one. Can I get y'all to make a circle? And everyone turn outward. Perfect. So I'm going to lay some ground rules for y'all real quick. So this is an open space, safe space, and feel free to share your story and, just tell your truth. This is a brave space, and, the challenge yourself to be truthful, challenge your fellow sisters to be truthful as well. And definitely when you're looking into the circle, be aware of who else is looking back at you. So basically, instead of crossing the circle, you're just going to turn 180 and look into the circle and acknowledge your sisters that also share these same attributes, benefits as you. So look into the circle if you share a love for sushi. Look into the circle if you are a only sibling. Look into the circle if you are wearing socks.
Thank God.
Look into the circle if you are from a military family. Look into the circle if you share a love for sports. Look into the circle if you love trying new things. Look into the circle if you have a tattoo. Look into the circle if you were bullied. Look into the circle if you are worried about your grades. Look into the circle if you believe in love at first sight. Look into the circle if you have ever talked ill on a sister's good name. Look into the circle if you value friendship. Look into the circle if you've ever felt alone. Look into the circle if you are a true Sigma sister. Thank y'all for participating. Y'all can have a seat over here. How do y'all feel right now?
Other than dizzy, very good.
What feelings or thoughts do you have when you turned around in the circle for maybe a particular identity that you felt?
It was nice to see that other people had common feelings.
Especially bullying, because I think when you get bullied, it can make you feel like you're very alone and that no one else is going through it with you. So it's always nice to be other people have felt this before,
Definitely. How do you think that this activity relates to living in this community?
I think it's good. It was good to see people that you think are doing good can also feel alone in a community. I mean, we all turned around that we felt alone at some point, whether it was now or in the past. And it's just good to know to check in on your sisters. Even if you think they're doing fine, still check in on them and see if they're actually doing okay.
Definitely. I think we can all relate to that sense of sisterhood. I think this also brings us a lot close together, identifying you're not alone and your sister can have your back. So that was the first activity. We're going to move on to the next activity. So the rules of this game, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So basically, I'm gonna give y'all each a sheet, and y'all are gonna have, each team is gonna have 3 minutes to come up with a photo idea, a video idea, a 5-second video. It could be a TikTok, it could be whatever kind of content y'all want it to be, and y'all have to try and finish the list in 3 minutes. So it could be your attitude towards a certain subject on that list. It can be how people act at said event or said philanthropy or whatever's on that list. It could be anything. And just be as creative as you can. As many as y'all can in 3 minutes.
Okay.
So I'm gonna set a timer. Wait a second. You can use anything.
Oh, wait.
Steadfast.
Oh, I'm just gonna make a continuous video. Okay, you ready? No,
Is it a video or picture? Video.
What chapter are we on?
I think this is coding management.
More fun.
Worst class ever. Love.
Wait, foundation.
Y'all got about 45 more seconds. About 45 more seconds.
No, wait. Your question? Yes, video.
Hi, so where are you from?
I'm from here.
What's your major?
Religion education.
Good, let's go.
We are the same
Yeah, I know, right?
All right, that's time, everyone. Time. Come take your seats with your group. How do y'all think y'all did? Did y'all get to complete a lot of them?
Yeah.
Count how many y'all have and let me know.
11.
We did draw.
Yeah, we got
You got 9.
We got 9.
16.
Yeah, we got 9.
16. Oh, look. Okay, we have our top winner. 16. That's a good bid. How do y'all feel like y'all ideas was heard? Was it well accepted? Was it no, I want to do my own thing? How did that process go?
No, we rolled with the fun.
Yeah.
We were like, hey, if this is a good idea, and we're like, oh my god, yeah, and we did it.
You just gotta do it.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely. You just gotta jump in and take action. How do y'all think that this activity relates to real life?
I feel like, in a way, like, it was like you're thinking, oh my god, you only have 3 minutes to do it. So it kind of relates to life in a way, because you're like, oh my god, it felt like a roller coaster, and life is a roller coaster. So, and then you're saying all these things about like, you just gotta jump in and do it. So it's kind of like, don't think about it, just kind of do it, you know? So I feel like it kind of relates to life that way.
Definitely. How do y'all think that this also related to being in your chapter?
I think it was like your chapters is only strong as how well it works together, and like being able to adapt and listen to your sisters and like hear out their ideas and kind of just roll with the punches. I mean, there's gonna be great things, and then there's also gonna be some not so great things. So like just going along and like figuring out and like trusting your sisters, like even through the bad times. Like, thank you.
That was awesome. That was awesome. So thank y'all all. This is both the activities I had. So which one did y'all prefer? Like which one did y'all like? Which one did y'all learn from? I want to hear your ideas.
I think the first one was more like deep, and it was like easier to like not necessarily connect with people, but like get to know people a little better. Whereas
It's just
the
a
second one,
classic, like
yeah.
like cross the line, walk into the circle. It's like it's a good one. It always is.
And then the second one was more like fun energy and like got you
Mhm.
hype. Yeah.
So what I want to leave y'all with is I have a challenge for y'all. So it's called the Why I Love Tri Sigma Challenge, and I challenge y'all to make a post on Instagram, Facebook, whatever social media you use, saying why you love Tri Sigma. It could be a video, it could be a photo, it could be a boomerang, TikTok, whatever y'all create, and just tell your story. Share your Tri Sigma story and the culture that we have here in Tri Sigma. Don't just say, oh, I love Tri Sigma because my big. I love Tri Sigma because I have my best friend. Like really think about like what Tri Sigma means to you and how that Tri Sigma has helped you in everyday life. So hashtag is Sigma Strong. So go out and make y'all a good day.